Have you ever wondered if your golden years could be filled with wisdom and reflection as well as a vibrant, fulfilling connection to your body and emotions? Society often suggests that with age comes a decline in intimacy, desire, and self-care. But what if that narrative isn't just wrong but potentially harmful to our well-being? This video will break those stereotypes and open the door to a powerful conversation about rediscovering joy, pleasure, and vitality in later life. We're exploring an often overlooked topic: how self-pleasure can profoundly impact physical, emotional, and mental health as you age. The benefits are eye-opening and transformative, from reducing the risk of serious health conditions like prostate cancer to improving circulation, relieving stress, and rekindling a connection with yourself. Stay with us until the end, because we'll share practical, empowering tips to help you embrace this natural part of life with confidence and compassion. This might just be the conversation that changes the way you view aging and yourself for the better. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Let's take a deeper, more reflective look into a topic that, quite frankly, doesn't receive enough attention but is profoundly important as we age: maintaining intimacy and nurturing a fulfilling sexual life. As we get older, many of us might feel that the idea of a vibrant, passionate connection with ourselves or a partner is something relegated to the past. It's something we remember having experienced, but often feel too uncomfortable, embarrassed, or even ashamed to talk about. There's a lingering, unspoken belief that, as we age, sexual desire naturally fades away, as if passion itself has an expiration date. But is this the truth? The short answer is no. It's a myth that we are told repeatedly, that our desire and need for intimacy diminish with age. While it is true that our bodies change over time, and our minds evolve, that does not mean we are destined to live without the connection, pleasure, and intimacy that are essential to a full and meaningful life. The loss of desire is not some inevitable, unchangeable fate. Many of us may find that, as we grow older, we experience a shift in the way we express or seek intimacy, but the need for it never goes away. The misconception that aging automatically means giving up on intimacy and pleasure is a narrative we've been fed, but it is simply not the case. What does happen is that, like everything else in life, our approach to intimacy may need to adapt as we age. It's not that we no longer crave or need intimacy or pleasure. It's that, as with any other aspect of our lives, we might need to explore it in a new way. Our desires, just like our bodies, evolve, and that's completely natural. It's not about abandoning intimacy or connection. Rather, it's about learning how to approach it with fresh perspectives and creativity. Yes, the way we experience pleasure might shift. For some, the physical aspects of intimacy may change or be altered by age, health conditions, or emotional experiences. But that does not negate the fact that the need for pleasure and connection is part of our inherent makeup as human beings. It's about finding new, meaningful ways to fulfill those needs, whether that's through intimacy with a partner, or, as we're going to explore today, through self-pleasure. Now, when it comes to self-pleasure, I know there's often a great deal of hesitation, embarrassment, or even shame, particularly for older generations. Let's be honest, openly talking about self-pleasure, especially for older individuals, is still considered taboo in many circles. Society often makes us feel like it's something we should outgrow or hide away, but this doesn't have to be the case. We are entitled to embrace our bodies and take ownership of our pleasure at any age. In reality, self-pleasure is one of the most natural, empowering, and essential ways to stay connected to our bodies. It's not something to feel guilty about. It's a healthy, positive way to nurture ourselves, and it becomes even more significant as we age. Self-pleasure is not merely about seeking physical satisfaction. It's a holistic form of self-care, an act of honoring our bodies, showing ourselves kindness, and supporting our mental and emotional well-being. When we engage in self-pleasure, we're giving ourselves permission to pause, care for our physical bodies, and restore a sense of balance and confidence. It's an opportunity to reconnect with our vitality and inner joy, even in our later years. Think of it as an act of self-love, a way to remember and celebrate the vitality that still resides within us. It's true that, as we age, our bodies change. Hormone levels fluctuate, energy levels may decrease, and how we experience intimacy or connection can shift. For some, There may be physical limitations or challenges, while others may face emotional barriers that have accumulated over the years, perhaps stemming from stress, loss, or other life experiences. But none of these changes should lead us to think that sexual fulfillment is something of the past. On the contrary, they should encourage us to approach intimacy with even more care, patience, and compassion for ourselves. Aging is an invitation to revisit the pleasures of intimacy with a sense of curiosity and a willingness to explore new ways to enjoy these experiences. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Understanding that pleasure, in whatever form it takes, is not just about fleeting enjoyment but is instead a vital part of our health and well-being is crucial. The pursuit of intimacy and connection in our later years can have profound benefits for our physical, emotional, and mental health. The joy and satisfaction we derive from intimacy are fundamental to living a fulfilling life. As we age, it's essential to recognize that pleasure is not something to be discarded or forgotten. It's something to be cherished, honored, and embraced. Let me emphasize just how real and impactful the benefits of self-pleasure can be, especially as we grow older. It's not just about physical pleasure. It can positively affect both our physical and mental well-being. For men, self-pleasure has been shown to offer profound benefits for prostate health, for example. The benefits of maintaining a healthy, active sexual life as we age are not just anecdotal. They're backed by scientific evidence showing that intimacy and self-care can contribute to a longer, healthier, and more joyful life. So let's challenge the myths and stigma surrounding intimacy and aging and embrace the richness of pleasure and connection that remains available to us at any age. Recent research has revealed some truly remarkable findings that might change the way we think about self-pleasure and its role in our overall health. For instance, studies have shown that regular ejaculation, whether through intimacy with a partner or self-pleasure, can play a significant role in reducing the risk of prostate cancer. Men over the age of 40 who engage in frequent ejaculation can lower their risk of developing prostate cancer by as much as 30%. This is a striking statistic, and it's something worth considering. It's fascinating to think that a simple, natural act, often shrouded in societal taboos, can serve as a powerful tool in safeguarding our health and well-being. But let's pause for a moment to reflect on this. It's not just the physical act of ejaculation that matters. It's also about taking charge of your health, being proactive, and making intentional choices that protect your future. Self-pleasure becomes a means of empowering yourself to make a positive impact on your health. When we engage in self-care practices like this, we're not just aiming for short-term satisfaction. We're laying the groundwork for long-term well-being, and in this case, we're actively lowering our risk of serious health issues. This concept applies not only to men but to women as well. As we age, we experience various physical changes that can affect our health and comfort. Issues like pelvic congestion or chronic menstrual cramps, which may seem to linger no matter how old we get, can be particularly frustrating. However, just like for men, self-pleasure can help alleviate these kinds of discomforts too. When we engage in self-pleasure, we stimulate increased blood flow to the pelvic region, which can help relieve these persistent issues and promote better circulation overall. Poor circulation is often linked to chronic pain and conditions like pelvic congestion, but self-pleasure can help counteract these effects. For women, self-pleasure also offers a unique opportunity to reconnect with one's sensuality, especially as we navigate the changes that come with aging. Over time, many women may feel disconnected from their bodies due to hormonal fluctuations, physical changes, or the stress of daily life. This can lead to a sense of disconnection from our sensual side, which can feel isolating. Self-pleasure can be an empowering way to counteract this, offering not just physical relief but also emotional and psychological healing. It becomes an act of self-love, a reminder that we are still worthy of pleasure and intimacy, regardless of the changes our bodies may go through. It's an opportunity to reclaim our sense of self-worth, embrace the joy of intimacy, and reconnect with our bodies profoundly. Self-pleasure is more than just a tool for physical relief. It is an essential means of nurturing our emotional and psychological health as well. By approaching our bodies with patience, curiosity, and compassion, we can rediscover a new world of possibilities for ourselves. Aging doesn't mean the end of sexual fulfillment. Rather, it's an invitation to learn how to adapt, evolve, and explore new ways of connecting with our bodies and our desires. The changes that come with age are natural, but they don't have to be limiting. Instead, we can learn to embrace them, finding new ways to continue to experience pleasure and fulfillment. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into the concrete benefits of self-pleasure, including its positive effects on stress relief, improved sleep, and even pain management. But for now, I hope you're beginning to understand that self-pleasure is not something to be dismissed or avoided as we age. On the contrary, it's an essential tool for maintaining our health, vitality, and sense of fulfillment. It can help us protect our bodies, maintain our sexual health, and ensure that we continue to live a deeply satisfying and joyful life, regardless of our age. One of the most striking and empowering discoveries from recent studies is the clear connection between frequent ejaculation and a reduced risk of prostate cancer. This is powerful information. Something as fundamental as ejaculation, whether through self-pleasure or intimacy, has been shown to play a critical role in lowering the risk of a major health issue that affects men as they age. Some studies suggest that men over 40 who ejaculate regularly can reduce their risk of developing prostate cancer by as much as 30%. This statistic is truly eye-opening. It's amazing to think that something so natural, something we may take for granted or avoid discussing, can be so beneficial to our health. It's important to understand that this is not just about seeking immediate pleasure. It's about taking control of your health and making proactive decisions that will help protect you in the future. Self-pleasure, in this context, is about safeguarding your health, doing something simple, natural, and empowering to lower the risk of a serious health condition. It's a conscious choice that you make, a responsibility to yourself to take care of your body, especially as you grow older and your health becomes even more precious. The power of this knowledge is immense. It has the potential to transform how we view our health and our bodies, particularly as we age. It's a powerful shift in perspective, and I hope you're beginning to see how it can improve your overall well-being. But here's the key takeaway. This isn't just relevant for men. While the research I've shared pertains to men's health, women, too, stand to benefit greatly from incorporating self-pleasure into their self-care routines. It's not just about adding pleasure to your life. It's about understanding that self-pleasure is a vital act of care for your body and your well-being. It offers emotional, physical, and psychological benefits, and it's just as important for women to embrace it, particularly as we age. Self-pleasure is an essential tool for maintaining health, reclaiming sensuality, and continuing to experience joy and fulfillment in life, no matter how old we get. For many women, the process of aging can bring with it a range of physical discomforts that seem to appear without warning. You may notice that, even in your later years, you still experience menstrual cramps, or you may begin to feel new sensations of heaviness, pressure, or discomfort in your pelvic region. These changes are natural and are often simply a part of the aging process, but they can also be unsettling and hard to manage, especially if we're not sure what's causing them or how to address them. One of the most significant factors contributing to these sensations of discomfort is the decline in blood flow to the pelvic area. As we age, our circulation naturally slows down, and without regular stimulation, whether from a partner or self-pleasure, the blood flow to the pelvic region can decrease significantly. This reduction in circulation can lead to a variety of issues, ranging from pelvic congestion to more severe discomforts like pain, stiffness, and even a feeling of being out of tune with one's own body. This is where self-pleasure can truly make a difference. Engaging in self-pleasure stimulates blood flow to the pelvic region, which not only alleviates these discomforts but also helps prevent them from becoming chronic. The physical benefits are clear. Self-pleasure encourages the body to remain active and healthy, alleviating pressure, relieving pain, and improving circulation. But the benefits extend far beyond just physical relief. It's about staying connected to your body, maintaining a vital relationship with your sensuality, and understanding what your body needs at any given time. As our bodies change with age, it's easy to feel disconnected from them. We may feel as though we've lost touch with the woman we once were, especially if we've neglected our own needs in favor of family, work, or other responsibilities. Self-pleasure offers a profound way to reconnect with your body, honor it, and nurture your sense of femininity and sensuality. It's a reminder that you can still experience joy, intimacy, and pleasure, no matter how many years have passed. This act of self-love can help you stay in tune with your body's evolving needs and remind you that you are still, and always will be, a sensual, vibrant, and powerful being. This brings me to a broader and even more profound point: the emotional and psychological benefits of self-pleasure. As women age, especially in our later years, it's common to feel as though parts of ourselves are slipping away. The physical changes that come with aging, combined with the societal pressures around beauty and youth, can lead us to feel as though we no longer deserve pleasure or intimacy. We may begin to feel that affection, sensuality, or even joy are things that are reserved only for younger women, or that our bodies are no longer capable of such experiences. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. But here's the truth. You do deserve pleasure. You deserve intimacy, affection, and joy at any age. Self-pleasure is a beautiful, empowering way to rediscover this part of yourself. It's a simple yet powerful act that affirms, no matter how many years you've lived or what your body may look like now, that you are still worthy of love, connection, and pleasure. You are still capable of experiencing the full range of human joy and sensuality. Through self-pleasure, we are reminded that we are not defined by our age, our changing bodies, or any challenges we may face. Rather, we are defined by our ability to remain in touch with our needs, to honor ourselves, and to embrace the fullness of life. It's about reclaiming your joy, rediscovering your worth, and permitting yourself to feel pleasure and happiness once again. There is something deeply powerful about taking the time to care for your body in this way. It's not just about seeking physical relief from discomfort. It's also about emotional healing and self-compassion. As we age, we often find ourselves more focused on the needs of others, our spouses, children, friends, and even our communities. In the process, we sometimes forget to take care of ourselves, to nurture our desires, and to prioritize our sense of joy. Self-pleasure, however, is an act of self-respect and self-love. It reminds us that we can still nurture ourselves, that we still can care for our well-being, and honor our bodies for all they have done for us throughout our lives. It's an acknowledgement that we are worthy of the same love and care we so often give to others. Through self-pleasure, we affirm that age is not a barrier to enjoying life fully, nor does it diminish our capacity to experience passion, joy, and intimacy. Whether you're 50, 60, 70, or beyond, embracing self-pleasure is not just about enhancing your physical health. It's about preserving your emotional well-being, too. It's a way to stay connected to your body, to your sensuality, and to the deep well of joy that resides within you. This practice of self-care can serve as a constant reminder that you are a vibrant, capable, and deserving individual, with the right to experience all the pleasures that life has to offer, no matter what phase of life you are in. Self-pleasure is so much more than a personal indulgence or a simple moment of self-satisfaction. It has the potential to completely transform how we experience aging, shifting the perspective from one of fear or hesitation to one of celebration and empowerment. Aging is often viewed with apprehension, especially in a culture that celebrates youth and vitality above all. But through the practice of self-pleasure, we can begin to see aging not as a decline but as a beautiful journey, one that deepens our understanding of ourselves, our bodies, and the joy we can experience in every stage of life. In the next section, we'll delve deeper into even more benefits of self-pleasure, including how it can help you sleep better, reduce stress, enhance your mood, and support overall well-being. But for now, it's important to realize that self-pleasure is far more than just a fleeting indulgence. It's a lifelong, powerful tool for nurturing our health, happiness, and emotional connection to ourselves. No matter where you are in your life's journey, it's never too late to begin. It doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, 40s, 60s, or even beyond. Every stage of life can benefit from this practice. Every single one of us, regardless of age, deserves to feel a deep, authentic connection to our bodies. This is not simply about the physical pleasure that self-pleasure can bring. It's about something much deeper. It's about honoring and nurturing ourselves in a way that transcends the superficial aspects of beauty or youthful appearance. It's about cultivating an ongoing relationship with ourselves that allows us to experience and appreciate the fullness of who we are. Self-pleasure is a profound act of self-love, one that nurtures not only our physical health but also our emotional and mental well-being. It is a powerful, often transformative tool that helps us reclaim something that may have been lost over time. Whether that's confidence in our bodies, the ability to voice our desires and needs, or simply the capacity to connect with ourselves in an intimate, fulfilling way. For so many people, this conversation is deeply personal. It's about rediscovering something that might have been set aside, forgotten, or even overlooked in the busyness of life. Perhaps during years of raising children, building careers, and facing various life challenges, we lost touch with the ability to honor our desires and nurture ourselves in the ways that we truly deserve. In the hustle and bustle of day-to-day responsibilities, it's easy to forget how essential it is to care for ourselves. Many of us have even forgotten what it feels like to embrace our bodies with love, care, and acceptance. Self-pleasure offers a sacred, private space for that reconnection. It's an intimate moment where judgment has no place, where we can fully accept ourselves as we are, without any fear of shame or guilt. It's a sanctuary of acceptance, a haven where we can rediscover the truth that we are still worthy of experiencing joy, pleasure, and intimacy, no matter our age or stage of life. This journey is not about striving for perfection, nor is it about conforming to society's narrow, often unrealistic standards of youthfulness or beauty. It's about embracing and celebrating who we are right now, exactly as we are at this moment. It's about letting go of any shame or guilt that we may have carried with us for years and replacing those feelings with self-compassion and self-acceptance. As we age, it's common to feel as though certain aspects of life, particularly joy and pleasure, are slipping away. But what if we could rewrite that narrative? What if, instead of believing that aging means the loss of joy and pleasure, we embrace the idea that aging can be about deepening our understanding of joy and fulfillment in all its forms? Shifting this mindset does not mean denying the natural changes that come with age. It means accepting and honoring those changes. It's about acknowledging that our bodies may evolve, but that doesn't mean our capacity to experience fulfillment, happiness, and pleasure has to diminish. Aging is not a reason to let go of joy. Rather, it's an opportunity to redefine and enrich it. This isn't just about sexual health or physical intimacy. It's about a holistic approach to well-being. Our relationship with pleasure and self-love is intricately connected to every other aspect of our lives. When we feel good about our bodies, when we stay in tune with what brings us joy and fulfillment, it impacts every other part of our existence. A positive relationship with pleasure improves not just our physical health, but also our mental clarity, emotional balance, and even our relationships with those we love. By nurturing ourselves through self-pleasure, we are not only caring for our bodies, we are nurturing our minds, our hearts, and our souls. We're offering ourselves a form of healing that goes beyond just physical relief. It's a deeper, more meaningful form of self-care that nourishes us on all levels. By engaging in this practice, we affirm that life, no matter our age, is still filled with beauty, delight, and endless possibilities. It's a reminder that we are still vibrant, still capable of experiencing the richness of life, and still worthy of joy and connection. Self-pleasure is more than just an act of self-love. It is also an act of self-discovery. It invites us to honor and celebrate who we are right now, to appreciate the person we've become, with all the wisdom, grace, and resilience that come from living a full life. It's an invitation to embrace our bodies with love and gratitude, not just for the way they look, but for everything they've carried us through. Every joy, every hardship, every laugh, every tear, all of it has shaped us into the person we are today. Through self-pleasure, we can honor the incredible strength of our bodies and reconnect with the intimate, fulfilling connection that we deserve. In doing so, we remind ourselves that we are deserving of love, pleasure, and joy, no matter how many years we've lived. At the close of each day, whether you're a man prioritizing your prostate health, a woman seeking relief from the discomforts that come with aging, or simply someone desiring to stay deeply connected to the joy of living fully within your own body, self-pleasure serves as a powerful, transformative tool. It's not something to brush aside or view as secondary. Quite the opposite. It's an act of empowerment, a bold declaration that your health and happiness matter, not just for the benefit of others, but for yourself, too. It's a reminder that your well-being is worth tending to, and that pleasure is not reserved for one stage of life or one type of person. It's for everyone, at any age. Self-pleasure is not a diminishing of the pleasures of life, but rather, it's a gateway to new forms of joy and satisfaction. It's the beginning of a deeper, more mindful way to experience the richness of life, a new way to cherish the connection and intimacy we often overlook with ourselves. And as we age and accumulate life's wisdom, these moments of connection become even more profound. We experience intimacy and pleasure with a depth that can only come from a life well lived, full of years, experiences, and lessons learned. These are the gifts that enhance our capacity for self-love and appreciation. It's time we begin having these conversations more openly and honestly, without shame or embarrassment. Let's dismantle the cultural taboos and burdens that have made us feel uneasy about discussing our pleasure. Let's embrace a new understanding. Self-pleasure is not just about desire, it's about health, self-care, wellness, and continuing to seek joy and fulfillment throughout our lives. It's about permitting ourselves to feel pleasure, honor our bodies, and nurture our emotional and physical well-being. At any age, self-pleasure is a deeply affirming act of self-love. Age is not a limitation to joy or pleasure. Instead, It's an invitation to experience a more profound and authentic connection to it. The older we get, the more we realize how much we still have to learn and explore. There is always room for discoveries, even in our bodies. It's never too late to start, and self-pleasure is not just an opportunity to reconnect with our bodies. It's a chance to explore them in exciting, novel ways. These discoveries not only bring us joy but also promote healing, growth, and fulfillment in ways that enhance our overall sense of well-being. Isn't that something worth celebrating? Our bodies are capable of incredible things, and as we age, we must remember that our capacity for pleasure and enjoyment is just as vibrant as ever. The belief that our physical vitality diminishes with age and that the pleasures we once enjoyed are no longer available to us is simply a myth. On the contrary, our ability to experience pleasure and connection is enduring, and we continue to uncover new ways to enjoy life's pleasures, no matter our age. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Furthermore, there's another compelling reason to embrace self-pleasure as we age: relief from physical discomforts like headaches. How often do we find ourselves reaching for over-the-counter pain relievers to ease the discomfort of a persistent headache? It's a common experience, and yet, many overlook a natural remedy that's right at their fingertips. Orgasm and the physical release it brings stimulate the body's production of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. These powerful chemicals are incredibly effective at relieving pain, sometimes even more so than the conventional pain relievers we reach for in moments of discomfort. Rather than defaulting to aspirin or ibuprofen, why not consider self-pleasure as a healthier, more satisfying alternative? Not only does it alleviate pain, but it also leaves you feeling more relaxed and deeply connected to your body. Unlike medications that offer only temporary relief, self-pleasure provides a holistic remedy that nurtures both your physical and emotional states. The benefits of self-pleasure extend even further. Studies have shown that it plays a significant role in reducing stress, which is especially important in today's fast-paced world. Many of us are constantly under pressure, juggling careers, family responsibilities, health issues, and countless other stressors. Over time, this accumulated stress can take a serious toll on our mental and physical well-being. It can seep into our relationships, make us feel anxious, and disrupt our peace of mind, leaving us feeling disconnected from life's joys. Self-pleasure can be a powerful antidote to this stress. During orgasm, the brain releases dopamine and serotonin, chemicals known for elevating mood and regulating emotions. These feel-good hormones act like a reset button, helping to calm the nervous system and restore balance to our emotional state. This effect is especially important as we grow older, as maintaining emotional and mental well-being becomes key to living a fulfilling life. The stresses and anxieties that once had a firm grip on us begin to lose their power, and we reclaim our sense of balance, harmony, and peace. When it comes to balance, let's not overlook the crucial role of sleep. Insomnia or restless nights can drain us physically and emotionally, affecting our mood, energy levels, and ability to focus during the day. As we age, we may notice changes in our sleep patterns, and falling into a deep, restful sleep can become more challenging. But here's the good news. There's a simple, empowering way to improve sleep quality: self-pleasure. After orgasm, the body releases prolactin, a hormone that induces relaxation and helps regulate the sleep cycle. This natural release promotes a sense of calmness and drowsiness, easing the body into restful sleep. For those struggling with sleeplessness or disturbed nights, self-pleasure offers a side-effect-free remedy. Why rely on sleeping pills when you can explore this intimate, natural act to help guide your body into the relaxation it craves? In short, self-pleasure is far more than just an indulgence. It's a vital, empowering practice that supports both our physical and emotional health, allowing us to experience joy, wellness, and connection throughout every stage of life. Imagine the ripple effects of engaging in self-pleasure, how its benefits stretch far beyond just the physical realm. By making time for this natural, empowering process, you're not only nurturing your sexual health but also addressing chronic issues that many of us face, such as persistent headaches, stress, and insomnia. These common ailments are often difficult to manage, but through self-pleasure, you're providing yourself with a remedy that's as natural as it is effective. It's a way to tune into your body's needs and promote healing through simple, self-directed care. Despite the profound benefits of self-pleasure, many of us still hesitate to talk about it openly, let alone embrace it fully. Why? because of the lingering taboos and feelings of shame that have been ingrained in our society for generations. These beliefs continue to shape our understanding of what is acceptable, leading to unnecessary guilt and discomfort around a natural and healthy act. But as we age and mature, isn't it time to challenge these outdated beliefs? Isn't it time to prioritize what truly matters, our health, happiness, and overall well-being, regardless of our age or stage in life? Our health, both mental and physical, should be our top priority. Whether we're 20 or 80, we deserve to enjoy life to the fullest, and self-pleasure can play a significant role in that. It isn't just about the act itself. It's about self-love, acknowledging that you are worthy of feeling good and deserving of taking care of yourself in all aspects of life. By embracing self-pleasure, we send ourselves a message that we matter. It's a powerful affirmation that our comfort, peace of mind, and joy are worth prioritizing. For so many of us, a large portion of our lives is spent caring for others, our families, our careers, and our communities. We give and give, but who is there to take care of us? In those quiet moments of self-pleasure, we reclaim that care. We offer ourselves the gift of attention and nurturing, a gift that extends far beyond the bedroom. This practice provides not only physical relief but also emotional healing, renewal, and, most importantly, joy. Whether you're struggling with chronic headaches, daily stress, or sleepless nights, I encourage you to view self-pleasure as a tool in your wellness toolkit. It's not something to be ashamed of or shy away from. It's something to embrace. Your body, mind, and spirit will thank you for it. In today's fast-paced world, where so much is demanded of us, it's more important than ever to take time for ourselves. Reconnecting with your body, finding peace, and nurturing your well-being can be incredibly powerful acts of self-care. As we age, that sense of inner peace becomes even more precious. It becomes essential to living a vibrant, fulfilling life. By embracing self-pleasure, you're not simply caring for your physical health. You're nurturing the very essence of what it means to feel alive and whole. This is an opportunity to reconnect with your body in a deeply meaningful way. Don't deny yourself the simple, natural joy of self-pleasure. Instead, embrace it fully and allow it to enrich your life. At its core, self-pleasure is about more than just experiencing physical pleasure. It's about self-care, self-respect, and living a life full of love. It's an invitation to honor your own needs, prioritize your well-being, and embrace the beautiful, complex being that you are. By making self-pleasure a part of your life, you are giving yourself the gift of emotional and physical well-being that will ripple out into every other area of your life. However, alongside this deep personal empowerment, it's important to address some of the misconceptions and myths that have lingered in society about self-pleasure. These myths have caused unnecessary confusion, particularly among men, and it's time to set the record straight. One of the most persistent myths is that self-pleasure lowers testosterone levels, a misconception that has plagued many men for years. Some worry that engaging in self-pleasure could somehow undermine their masculinity or weaken their virility. But let's be clear, this is not true. Research shows that self-pleasure does not reduce testosterone levels. Instead, it can help regulate and balance them, contributing to a healthy and active sexual life. So, to all the men out there, there's no need to fear that self-pleasure will diminish your strength or vitality. Embracing this practice can be a natural and empowering way to take care of your overall well-being, keeping you vibrant, energetic, and connected to your body. Self-pleasure is not just about the physical act, it also has a profound impact on your mind and soul, which is often overlooked. When we think about self-pleasure, we often focus solely on the physical release it provides. But the emotional and psychological aspects are just as important. Engaging in self-pleasure is not just a moment of physical gratification, it's an intimate act of self-exploration, a time to connect with yourself on a deeper level. In those moments, you're not just attending to your body's needs. You're acknowledging your emotions, your desires, and your right to experience joy and pleasure. It's a practice that goes beyond the physical. It's a way of reconnecting with yourself in a loving, respectful manner, which has long-term benefits for both your mental and physical health. It's time to let go of the shame and guilt that society has attached to this natural, powerful act. Instead, let's reclaim it as a source of healing, empowerment, and joy. It's a unique opportunity to truly listen to your body, to pause and feel the gratitude for the simple, yet profound pleasure it can still provide. It's a reminder that no matter our age, we remain sensual beings, capable of experiencing joy and pleasure. This act of self-connection invites us to honor our bodies, to cherish the sensations they can offer, and to recognize that even as time passes, our bodies still matter. This very act serves as a powerful message to the brain. My body is still valuable. It still holds the capacity to bring me joy, pleasure, and vitality. This message alone can be profoundly transformative, especially for those who may have started to feel disconnected from their vitality, or who may have begun to perceive their bodies as no longer serving them in the way they once did. For many older adults, self-pleasure can be a key tool in reducing anxiety and combating depression, two challenges that often become more pronounced as we age. The act is not just a fleeting moment of satisfaction. It's a form of self-affirmation, a declaration to the mind and body that we are worthy of feeling good, experiencing pleasure, and nurturing our emotional and physical well-being. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Research, as well as personal accounts, consistently show that those who engage in regular self-pleasure tend to experience a greater sense of satisfaction in their sexual lives. But it doesn't stop there. This satisfaction often extends to their overall quality of life. Self-pleasure is not just about filling a void when a partner is unavailable. It's about maintaining and nurturing a relationship with yourself. It's about recognizing that your sexual health, your ability to feel pleasure, and your connection to your body are essential components of your overall well-being. This practice affirms that your body is still capable of providing the joy and connection that you deserve. This is particularly important for individuals who are single or may find themselves without a partner. Being single does not mean that you need to feel disconnected from your body or from your ability to experience pleasure. Self-pleasure can be a liberating, empowering act, a way to stay in tune with your body's needs, rhythms, and desires. It allows you to continue nurturing your connection to yourself, reinforcing the idea that you are deserving of joy, regardless of your relationship status. Like any practice, balance is key. It's natural to wonder whether self-pleasure could become problematic if practiced too frequently. While this is a valid concern, it's not the act itself but rather the balance with which it is approached. The real challenge lies in moderation, not in avoidance. As with anything in life, self-pleasure should be approached with mindfulness and awareness. When it becomes excessive, obsessive, or compulsive, it can potentially have negative effects, but this is true of any behavior. It is the quality of the relationship you maintain with the practice that determines its healthfulness. The important takeaway here is that balance is what makes self-pleasure a healthy, enriching practice. The goal is not to shame or restrict the experience, but rather to foster a relationship with your body that is healthy and respectful. Self-pleasure, when practiced mindfully, is a way of honoring your physical and emotional health. It's about finding a rhythm, a frequency, and a flow that works for you. One that allows you to feel relaxed, connected, and at peace with yourself. If self-pleasure helps you manage stress, brings relaxation, and deepens your connection to your body, then it is a practice worth embracing. It should not be rejected or shunned, but rather celebrated as a powerful tool for self-empowerment and emotional well-being. When done with care and attention, it becomes a practice that reaffirms your sense of joy, pleasure, and connection to the world around you. It allows you to reclaim your body and your sense of agency in a world that often tries to diminish or stigmatize these aspects of ourselves. So, let go of the fears, the doubts, and the outdated myths that may have made you feel ashamed or guilty about your desires. Embrace your body and the pleasure it can give you as the gifts it truly is. Honor yourself and your needs because, at the end of the day, you are worthy of experiencing joy, pleasure, and connection in all aspects of life. No matter what age you are, it is vital to emphasize something profoundly important. Self-pleasure is a deeply personal and powerful way of taking care of yourself. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. In a world that too often makes us feel embarrassed or ashamed about our sexuality, it's essential to remind ourselves that self-care can take many forms, and self-pleasure is one of the most natural, empowering practices we can embrace. It's an act of reclaiming your pleasure, of honoring your needs, and of affirming your right to feel joy and connection. You deserve it, no matter your age, no matter your relationship status, and no matter any preconceived notions society might try to impose. Whether it's through physical exercise, meditation, or self-pleasure, these are all not only legitimate but essential tools for nurturing our overall well-being. Unfortunately, we often neglect one of the most fundamental aspects of our health: our connection to our bodies. The truth is that self-pleasure isn't just about seeking physical release. It goes far beyond that. It's about reclaiming a sense of empowerment, honoring your self-worth, and embracing the joy that your body is still capable of giving you, no matter your age or life stage. It's about reclaiming your right to experience pleasure. It's about saying, I am still worthy of pleasure. I am still deserving of joy. This sentiment holds deep importance and resonates with us at any age. This is a powerful message we all need to hear, whether it comes from a partner or, perhaps more importantly, from within ourselves. Sometimes, we need to be reminded that we have the agency to offer ourselves kindness, pleasure, and fulfillment. If you've been watching this video and resonate with these insights, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please comment 3 below to let me know that you are with me, still present, and open to this important conversation about self-care, pleasure, and the critical connection we have with our bodies. The power of self-pleasure, especially as we age, is something worth exploring deeply. For those of us who may not currently have a partner, self-pleasure becomes an even more significant tool in maintaining a sense of sexual vitality and intimacy. It's a message that is often overlooked as we grow older. You do not need to be in a romantic relationship to keep your sexuality alive and vibrant. This is a common misconception, and the beauty of self-pleasure is that it serves as a powerful reminder that we are fully capable of enjoying our bodies and experiencing pleasure, whether or not we have a partner by our side. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. On the contrary, it is a deeply empowering, nourishing, and healing practice that helps us stay connected to our joy. It reinforces the truth that our bodies are still sources of pleasure, comfort, and well-being, regardless of our circumstances or relationship status. It's crucial to understand that self-pleasure is not merely a substitute for partnered intimacy. It is a meaningful, authentic experience in its own right, deserving of recognition and value. This is an important distinction for all of us to internalize. Our sexuality is an essential part of who we are. It shapes our identity, contributes to our health, and influences our overall sense of self. As we grow older, society can sometimes send the message that our sexual vitality is something we must let go of or that it has diminished. But aging does not mean we must close the door to sexual pleasure or intimacy, particularly when it comes to nurturing and embracing the connection we have with ourselves. Self-pleasure can be a powerful tool for maintaining our physical and emotional health, helping us stay attuned to our bodies in ways that promote vitality, joy, and well-being throughout our lives. When we think about self-pleasure, it's easy to focus on the physical benefits, and rightfully so. There are significant health advantages tied to this practice. For example, it can help alleviate and prevent common health concerns, especially as we age, such as pelvic congestion, prostate issues, headaches, and even insomnia. These are not insignificant issues. They can have a profound impact on our overall quality of life. By simply engaging in a natural and enjoyable practice like self-pleasure, we can actively reduce the risk of developing these health concerns, enhancing both our physical and emotional well-being. However, the benefits of self-pleasure extend far beyond the physical realm. It also provides profound emotional and psychological benefits. Self-pleasure is an excellent way to manage stress, something we all experience to varying degrees, especially as we navigate the complexities and demands of daily life. As we grow older, the stress we face can sometimes feel more overwhelming. The pressures of family, finances, or simply the fast-paced, often overwhelming nature of modern life can add up, and the emotional weight may feel heavier with age. What's often not acknowledged is that stress doesn't magically disappear as we age. In fact, it can often intensify. This makes it even more essential to find healthy, effective ways to release tension and find peace. Self-pleasure, when approached mindfully, can be one of the most effective and deeply nourishing ways to reset, relax, and reconnect with our sense of calm and balance. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 5 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Let go of any lingering feelings of shame. Embrace the profound act of self-care with open arms and an open heart. Today, I want to invite you to explore the beautiful and deeply personal practice of self-pleasure, free from guilt, judgment, or shame. Unfortunately, this practice has been surrounded by stigma in many cultures for far too long, but it's time to break free from those outdated and limiting beliefs. The truth is, there is absolutely nothing shameful about taking care of your body and nurturing yourself in such an intimate way. Self-pleasure is a powerful act of self-love, and it is one of the most empowering and healing gifts we can give ourselves. As we journey through life and age, we gain invaluable wisdom, And with that wisdom comes a deeper understanding of how essential it is to care for both our bodies and our minds. What I want to remind you is that this care has no expiration date and no age limit. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or even beyond, there is no reason not to prioritize your well-being, including the practice of self-pleasure. This isn't just a fleeting indulgence for temporary pleasure. It's a way to honor and celebrate your body, your health, and your vitality. It's about reconnecting with the simple, yet profound, joy of being alive, and it's a joy that can be experienced at any age. This celebration of our bodies, our pleasure, and our overall health is not something that fades with time. It is a lifelong practice that we should all nurture, embrace, and deeply cherish. It is a beautiful reminder that our bodies deserve respect, affection, and care, no matter where we are in life. The act of self-pleasure, when approached with love and reverence, becomes a powerful means of connecting with our energy, vitality, and sense of self-worth. It is not just an act of indulgence, it is a reclaiming of our agency, our joy, and our power. So let go of the shame, and step into a practice of deep self-love that can continue to grow and enrich your life at any stage. As we come to the end of this important conversation, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed. We've explored the power of self-pleasure, not only as a source of physical health but also as a critical tool for emotional well-being. From debunking myths about self-pleasure to discussing its health benefits, including reducing stress, alleviating headaches, promoting better sleep, and even reducing the risk of prostate cancer, it's clear that self-care in this form is an act of self-love. Thank you for spending time with us today and exploring these stories, insights, and messages. What have you learned from these experiences or reflections? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to comment below on one lesson that resonated with you and share how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. Your insights could inspire someone else too. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you more meaningful content. See you in the next video. Folded Hands Sparkles.